Thanks for joining us tonight. Color 10 investigates unhappy customers fighting to get their cars back from a hot rod repair shop.
Since Queen City Rod and Custom opened shop in Springfield in January 2022, at least half a dozen people have sued the business. Investigative reporter Lauren Barnes is looking into customers' claims of bad business practices.
Steve Bailey, some Queen City customers say their cars sat on the lot for months or even a year waiting for repairs and paint jobs. And when they wanted their cars back for a lack of progress, Springfield police confirm at least 3 of them resorted to reporting their cars stolen just to get them off the lot.
This is what he needs to be fixed right here.
As Ricky Smiley pops the hood on his 1993 Mustang, he's reminded of a year-long battle to paint his hot rod red.
How I sum it up, worst experience I ever had. He left this hanging.
He says these messages show months of correspondence between himself and Reed Arnold, who runs Queen City Rod and Custom with owner Hillary Deckard. On at least 6 occasions, Smiley asked to see his car, and each time he's told it's almost ready.
He just now blocked me.
By the time he got it back, his car was red, but he wasn't happy. He dropped it off in February of 2022 and paid a $1,000 deposit. Queen City told him it would take 3 weeks, but it wasn't done until a year later. The paint job wasn't right and water stained the floorboards. Smiley also says his rear seats, weather stripping, a brake light, and decal were all missing.
So I was like a kid in Candyland, like, yes, I get to paint this ugly car and I like it, get some nice rims on it, everything, and then he just ripped it apart. Tore my heart out.
Smiley is not the only person with complaints about Queen City Rod and Custom. Agencies ranging from the Department of Labor, Springfield Police, Greene County Sheriff's Office, and the Better Business Bureau have all fielded complaints about Queen City. Customers, rental companies, and a former employee have also sued the company. Arnold, who's on probation after pleading guilty to forgery in 2020, referred Color 10 Investigates questions to his attorney, but that attorney did not provide us with a statement.
I was promised a lot and then delivered a whole lot of nothing.
Brad Basher left his job of 11 years to work for Arnold as Queen City Rod and Custom's shop manager. His short tenure as manager overlapped with Smiley's time as a customer.
It was my dream job to work in a hot rod shop. I build hot rods in the evenings with my friends, and I've been building cars for a long time, restoring cars for a long time.
Basher tells Color 10 Investigates Smiley was one of many unhappy customers he did business with.
My first day, I had to deal with a customer that wanted to pick their vehicle up, and the work was not completed and they were not satisfied.
Almost a year passed before Smiley picked up his Mustang in January 2023.
He promises unrealistic time frames, puts cars off until the person's screaming for it, and whoever's screaming the loudest is the one that gets their car rushed through.
Meantime, Basher says a back injury put him out of work. He then sued the company for $3,800 in unpaid wages and won. The shop's owner, Hillary Deckard, had her wages garnished from her other job at Bank of America. Other customers won small claim suits totaling $7,000, and 2 rental companies sued Queen City for nearly $15,000 in unpaid rent. The rent cases were settled out of court. Customers now question how the company remains open for business.
I don't want nobody else going through the same thing I went through. This sucks.
The authority to shut down a Missouri business falls to the Attorney General. Andrew Bailey's office confirms it is investigating consumer allegations. And Bailey, of course, hindsight is always 20/20, but Smiley there, the customer, told me he knows he should have done his research a little bit better and looked into the company beforehand.
So other than looking at reviews online, is there any other tips to find local reputable businesses?
I went to the BBB with that question, and they actually had an interesting idea that we typically only associate with job interviews, but they said it can be helpful in these types of situations too.
When you go into a company that you've never worked with, ask for references and see if you can speak to those consumers directly.
And in a separate layer to this story, Queen City Rod and Custom told Springfield police last July that they were hosting a car show to benefit law enforcement and the family of murder victim Colin Loderhose. Now, I talked to the Loderhose family and they told me they've never heard of this, they didn't know about the benefit show, and they never got any money from a Queen City fundraiser.
A lot of aspects you were able to uncover with this, Lauren. Thank you. You can find the exclusive information on this story right now on our website, ozarksfirst.com.